Hello everyone, I'm Janvi. So today our topic is regarding Environmental Protection Acts in India. Now let's look into the introduction. What is environment? The environment includes all living and non-living things surrounding us. It is a complex web of interactions. India's environmental state. India's environment is degrading due to unsustainable practices. This necessitates immediate action. The need for law. Environmental laws are crucial as they protect our environment and ensure a healthy future. So now let's look into the key environmental challenges. Urbanization. Rapid urban expansion leads to increased habitat loss, deforestation, pollution. As cities grow, the demand for infrastructure and resources escalates, resulting in greater air, water, and soil pollution. Urban sprawl often encroaches on natural habitats, reducing biodiversity and increasing human wildlife conflicts. Industrialization. Industrial activities are major contributors to air and water pollution. Factories release large quantities of greenhouse gases and pollutants into the atmosphere, which contribute to global warming and acid rain. Industrial waste often contaminates water bodies, impacting aquatic ecosystems and making water unsafe for human consumption. The extraction of natural resources to fuel industrial processes also lead to resource depletion and environmental degradation. Agricultural practices. Sustainable farming techniques such as overuse of chemical fertilizers and pesticides degrade soil quality, depletes nutrients, and reduce biodiversity. Modern agricultural methods also lead to deforestation, land degradation, and water scarcity, further threatening food security. The reduction of plants and animal species diversity due to the monoculture farming can upset ecological balance, making ecosystems more vulnerable to climate changes and other environmental threats. So now let's look into the major environmental movements in India. Chipko movement in 1973, originating in Chamoli, Uttarakhand, led by Sundarlal Bhoganar. This movement involved villagers hugging trees to prevent deforestation. Appiko movement in 1983, launched in Karnataka's Western Ghats, it aimed to protect forests through local community involvement and action. Tehri Dam project in 1970, led by Baba Amte, this movement protested against the Tehri Dam project due to concerns over land submergence and displacement. Save Silent Valley movement in 1973, this movement led in Kerala aimed to stop the construction of hydroelectric dam that threatened the Silent Valley Reserve Forest. Narmada Bachao Andolan, led by Medha Phadkar, this movement opposed the Sardar Sarovar and Narmada Sagar Dam project due to environmental damage and displacement of communities. National Environment Policy 2006. Objective to promote sustainable development while conserving the environment, balance economic growth with ecological health. Key principles: conserve resources, prevent degradation, and ensure equitable access. These are the core to the principle. Implementation: integrate environmental considerations across sectors. This involves policy changes and practical actions. Key Environmental Protection Acts. Environmental Protection Act 1986 provides a framework for environmental management and pollution control. It empowers regulatory bodies. Wildlife Protection Act 1972 protects wildlife and controls poaching. Amendments have strengthened penalties for wildlife crimes. Forest Conservation Act 1980 prevents deforestation and regulates forest land use. It aims to preserve forest ecosystem. Guidelines for e-waste management importance. E-waste management is crucial because electronic waste contains hazardous materials like lead, mercury and cadmium that pose environmental and health risks if not disposed properly. Recycling and proper disposal reduces these risks and help to recover materials like gold, silver and copper. Guidelines. Effective management of e-waste involves setting up systems for collection, segregation and recycling. Organizations and governments must ensure adherence to regulations, promote awareness and implement efficient recycling systems. Disposal. Safe disposal involves sending electronic waste to certified recycling centers where materials can be treated without harming the environment. Consumers should be educated about returning electronics to retailers or designated collection points for proper disposals. So, in conclusion, the role of policy and enforcement. Enforcing environmental laws is essential to ensure sustainable, strict monitoring and accountability mechanisms should be in place to prevent illegal practices like deforestation and pollution, community engagement and education. Grassroots movements thrive on community involvement. Education and awareness campaigns should be conducted to encourage more individuals and communities to take part in environmental protection initiatives. Technological innovation. Leveraging technologies like renewable energy, waste management systems, and smart infrastructure can be further support the sustainable goals, helping reducing carbon footprints and environmental degradation. The contents of this presentation has been referenced from Chavin NS Environmental Protection Act's paper, which has been published in IJSRT. Thank you. I hope the presentation was informative.